Mr. McKnight,
Hey, Ms. McKnight, how are you?
how you doing?
Doing well. So I heard you're traveling from New York, first flight, right?
Yes, sir. It's a very quiet flight. I was the only one on there.
That corona outbreak's been pretty crazy for our country and around the world.
Yes, sir.
But I want to personally thank you for making time out of your busy
No problem.
schedule to meet with me. I know we contacted via email and phone a couple times, but to better serve you as my client, I kind of want to give you some inside information on who I am and my purpose in helping you.
Okay.
So I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I moved from New York when I was 5, so Charlotte's home for me. And I used to play Monopoly a lot when I was a child, so that kind of sparked my interest in real estate, property, investments, and money. Ultimately, I graduated from the UC in Greensboro. I got my degree in marketing, which is basically selling. So I kind of chose that path for my career. Bounced around a couple jobs after college, and then now I'm here with First Florida Beach Properties. My third year, I'm doing pretty well for the company and for myself, and I'm actually recognized as one of the top 20 agents for selling. My mission is basically I'm dedicated to helping you and all my clients invest properly and achieve high returns. And before I start on my presentation on the property, give you facts about that, I kind of just want to get to know you a little better so I can better gauge your interests and serve you the best of my abilities.
All right, I can definitely do that. So my name's Paul Meadows. I'm actually originally from New York as well. What part are you from?
I'm from Queens.
Queens. I'm actually from Manhattan.
Okay.
Right down the street. I've been married for 4 years. I have a wife, Karen, a son, Justin. We also want to have one more child. She'd love to have a daughter. I wouldn't mind having a daughter either.
Okay.
I like to golf avidly. Go to the Masters every April. Kind of sucks this year I can't go.
Yeah.
I love to travel, of course, with my family. We've been to since Justin was born. Justin's only 3.
Okay.
Since he was born, we've actually been to 10 countries.
What's your favorite vacation spot?
So, since we've been traveling with Justin, he's a big fan of Jamaica.
Okay.
We had a really nice resort in Jamaica, so he was really into that. Also, I really love Wall Street. Make a lot of money through there, a lot of investments as well. But working with someone like you kind of will help me better in a different avenue with real estate.
Okay. Sounds great. I kind of just want to ask a couple more questions just to better serve you. My first question is, do you have any other properties or interest in any other ones?
I do, actually. I have I have actually 2 properties, but I am looking to have a different investor. That's why I really wanted to come to you first. I heard a lot of good things about you, so I really wanted to, probably put all my chips in one person. I don't really like dealing with a lot of people, so that's really why I'm here with you. I'm ready to get rid of those properties and just invest with you.
Okay, appreciate that. And do you have any financial goals for yourself in the next 10 years?
I like to have at least 5 properties in the next 10 years. I have 2 now, but like I said, I'd get rid of some and just invest with you.
Okay. Could you briefly describe your financial standing when it comes to your extra spending? Like, do you want to spend the extra money, or are you kind of reluctant? Or you want to save money?
So I actually have an emergency fund, and I actually don't like touching that. That's really a big no-no. Me and my wife have actually came to an agreement that I will not touch the emergency fund. So if any price comes and I have to touch my emergency fund, I will not be able to do that deal. So that's a really big deal breaker for me. But it's really what I'm trying to do. I do have about $15,000, to put down some type of sale or a purchase, to make a purchase. I can put $15,000 down.
Okay. I got a couple more questions. It'll be quick though. Do you have any issues, or did you have any issues in the past with real estate deals?
So I'm kind of new to this, so I really haven't yet, but might learn something with you that maybe I did get pushed over in the past.
Okay. And do you worry about long-term finances for you and your family?
I definitely do. I definitely want to have my kids set up straight. We actually have a college fund for Justin. We started as soon as he was born. So.
And you're about to have another baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you experiencing any personal financial problems? It seems like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
Not at the moment. Pretty happy financially right now. I always want to, level up, but where I'm at right now, I can't complain.
Okay. Last 2 questions. How do you feel about securing possibly a $30,000 return in the next decade?
That sounds amazing. I really would like to learn more about that. Definitely would like to learn more about that. That really can help me in the future.
Okay. And lastly, is financial security important to you?
Financial security is everything to me. Like I said, my emergency fund, that's something I don't ever want to touch. So financial security is everything. If I can't be financially secure in any negotiation, I don't want to make that deal.
Okay. We sound like a pretty smart guy. And by the end of this presentation, I think you'll be more than interested in possibly owning or being a part owner in the condominiums. And actually, I got my assistant to send you a presentation via
Nice.
email.
I see it.
All right, so I'm on the third slide, and we're just gonna talk about the property. So the property is located on Santa Rosa Island, which is near Pensacola, Florida, and it faces the Gulf of Mexico. It's kind of new. It's really fairly new. It's only 5 years old. It's a multi-story building, and it's at least 10 feet above sea level. So I know some people worry about Florida with the hurricanes and the floods, but it's updated to the latest building code, so you don't have to worry about the safety of the home. It's also considered Gulf property, which means it's more valuable than the property one street away because of the Gulf front. It just makes it more valuable. The development is not allowed on the beach, which allows you just that security in mind, knowing that nothing else on that beach will be built. It makes it just a little bit more peaceful. It's only a mile away from several restaurants, nightclubs, and recreation events, so you can always have fun. It's only 2 miles away, linking the bridge to the mainland. 6 miles away from Pensacola, which is only about like a 10-minute drive, so it's not far at all. And there's a plethora of activities you can join, such as jogging, cycling, windsurfing, surfing, tennis, golf courses, like golf,
Sure.
a Naval Air Museum, and also there's a swimming pool that you can lounge in. And there's some quick facts about the property itself, like the inside. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's a master with queen beds. There's 2 other bedrooms with a double bed and a bunk bed, and it sleeps up to 10 people. What's new in condition is the furniture and appliances. AC unit is new, and the furnace is new as well, and those all last for about 10 years. So you can see I'm just scrolling down the just some pictures of the condo.
Very nice master bedroom.
Nice window view, nice living room, nice and spacious. Bedroom is nice, master bathroom is nice. You can also do some work to it if you want to renovate it. Talking about the finances of the partnership. So it's going to take $50,000 to invest. You own 1/10 of that property, and the annual fee is about $500. But there's an interest rate of 1.05%. So let's say you put down that $50,000. In 10 years, that $50,000 can turn to $81,000. So you're going to see a return on your investment, and also there's a 30-year depreciation, which is a great way to save taxes. So let's say you make $3,000 from renting your income. So if you buy or you put the $50,000 into the property, you can rent it out to make some more money. So let's say you put $3,000 in for the rental income, and you will only have to pay about $1,333 in taxes, which is over $583 in tax savings. I know that we all gotta pay taxes, but we try to make it as less as possible. So that's a plus of the property. Second slide on finances. So these are just rental rates for the weeks of the property. So they vary on price based on the weather and the time of the year. And also the total average rent profit is about $3,880. So you're making money on not only the property becoming more valuable, but also if you rent it out for families, Airbnbs, things of that nature. Do you have any questions or unsure about anything so far?
Yeah, so why buy on the beach? Why not let someone else take that risk? Like you mentioned, the hurricanes. Why buy on the beach?
That's a great question. So first is great value. Being that it's in Florida, the premium housing is very cheap. That means you can buy for the low, but you could also sell it for the high. And I know earlier I talked about the hurricanes and the adverse weather that might affect other beach houses, but because ours is up to date and standard with the 10 foot above the sea level, you'll be good condo. You don't have to worry about any safety concerns for natural disasters. And also, it's beautiful to be on the beach. Everyone wants to be on the beach when it comes to the summertime, so you can raise your rental rates if you want. So it's just a great way to build some money on the side.
All right. And why buy a place, where this feels outdated to use? Why not use that money, vacationing somewhere else?
That's something that I want every client to kind of realize. In order to make money, you got to spend it. So if you put in the money for this, you can see the dividends work out. In 10 years, you can make over $30,000, and I really can't argue with that. So yeah.
All right. Like I said, everything you've told me so far has really been meaningful, and I actually am very interested in buying. It's just that I don't know if I'm going to have enough to, obtain this, put down for this. I don't know, is there a deal we could try to strike up or work through to, just kind of finalize everything?
Okay. Well, it sounds like interest, but I also have some other benefits that you might want to hear. So, being that it's a limited partnership, that means you can maximize the profit without doing maximum work. So there's no day-to-day operations. Liability is limited to only your condo that you're invested in, and everything is handled by the group organized the partnership. So all you have to do is basically collect the money. And the property has appreciated 100% of the time over the last 10 years. So you're guaranteeing that you're going to get the money back. And actually the value is going to increase because there's a new industrial park opening, which is on the west side of town, probably like 10 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
So the value is just going to be growing and growing and growing. From 50,000 to 81,000 in just 10 years. That's pretty substantial.
So say possibly taking out of my savings that I have kind of put aside. This would be probably a good time to do that because I'll be making more money back, put back into it.
Right.
What you're saying.
Other than, and I said, it's Florida, so it's a great weather year long, but I know that you seem like you're a family man, and you want to make sure that your kids are in the best position as possible to succeed in their future. So I would say it sounds like a risk now, but 10 to 15 years, I'm glad I put that investment in because you're going to get that money back tenfold. So taking that money out of your savings now, you save money to make money. So if you take that money out that you saved, all it is you're just going to recoup.
Basically, by the time Justin's ready to get ready for college, his money is going to maybe double. And be better off getting ready for him, getting ready to get him into college.
Exactly. Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let me just go through a couple more slides. I'm not going to talk too much about the competitors because our deal is way better. But there's a timeshare condo. There's also an individual beach house, money market account that you could maybe look into, real estate developments on the golf courses, and there's also stock market mutual funds. Now, we call these competitors because they give you substantial income, but what makes our property different is that you start with a low ball number, and that low ball number can increase. So all of these accounts and options, they ask you for a lot of money up front, but the dividends that you get is very minimal and incremental, so they don't really add up down the line, such as ours. And lastly, I just want to give you some real hard facts. So these are just two testimonials from two of my clients, Bob Johnson and Dorothy Wright. Bob was a real estate agent for over 25 years. He's from Orlando, familiar with the area, familiar with the market, and recently retired. He stated, I want to thank Mr. McKnight on advising me to invest in property. I've seen large dividends that will help me with retirement funds and entering this new chapter of my life. And also Dorothy Wright, which is a recent college graduate. She's also an entrepreneur. She's in sports management. She's also looking for other sources of revenue to subside her new business. So she stated, I didn't expect that at such a young age I could make substantial money on the side. Big thanks to Mr. McKnight and his team on helping me achieve financial freedom. So that's my goal, is to help you. How's it sound?
Sounds really good. One last thing, as far as like competitors go, what makes you better than the competitors?
I would say our return on investment is the highest out of all five of those options. And when it comes down to making money, you want to make sure that your ROI is as high as possible. So those, you're going to get your money back, but you're not going to get as much back as us. And also the tax depreciation expense, ours is the lowest. So you'll be saving the most on taxes with our investment. So do we have a deal?
I think we do. Like I said, I'll make the deal now. I don't know if you want to meet another time to maybe finish up the deal, but I'm ready to just start.
Okay, cool. Well, I can get my assistant to send you all the docs. It's all electronic. You know, it's 2020. I'll send it to your email, and then I'll give you a call next Friday.
That sounds good. What time?
Let's say 3 p.m.
3 p.m. That sounds good to me.
And actually, I have a golf outing that I'm going to on Wednesday. If you want, you can join me.
Sounds good.
Good.
I might have to, reschedule. You know, coronavirus is still going around.
Okay.
But definitely when all this is over, I definitely would go out golf with you.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Have a good one. All right. How much was it? It was like 16.